Hello! Everybody wants an arcade cabinet full of the old classic 80s machines, but very few people have the room for one. But what if you could fit one in the palm of your hand, friends? Well, it'd probably be completely bloody useless because the controls would be too small to actually use, wouldn't they? Or so you would think. Presenting world's smallest tiny arcade. It's so small and tiny and wee and not actually very big. Ages 8+, and if you haven't guessed by the way it says Pac-Man all over it, this one is Pac-Man. Look, there he is with his little legs that he doesn't have. Fantastic. Try me! No, because the demo mode is now disabled because I've been playing with it. Original gameplay, it says. We'll come back to that. But yes, it is literally a tiny, tiny arcade machine. So small it's got a keyring on the back, even though it's clearly far too large to be used as a keyring. Why do they do that? I don't know. It annoys me. Anyway, joystick and button controls. Not that buttons mean a whole lot in Pac-Man. But yeah, it is the classic game of a little pizza-shaped dude and his desperate quest to fill himself full of drugs. Lovely. Originally released midway through 1980 by good old Namco. Originally released in Japan as Pac-Man, I believe, but then they realised when westernising it that if somebody comes along with a black pen and removes the little bit at the top of a P, it changes from Pac-Man to Fuckman. So Pac-Man was born, and that's been his name pretty much ever since. I think it came out the rest of the world end of 1980, if I recall correctly. But yeah, this is indeed a tiny bloody arcade machine. 3 AAA batteries in the back, powering, well, try and blow some dust off the screen, and yeah, I'll let you discover for yourself. Look how small, look how tiny, look how bloody low resolution it is. So, yeah, first thing you'll notice is, well, this appears to be proper Pac-Man. You have a little 4-way joystick and a couple of buttons, which will only start the game off, really, on this. So, here's the way this works, guys. Ooh, it's starting a demo mode. As you can see, the graphics are slightly sort of blurred by the way they've been scaled down. That's interesting because the original Pac-Man machine is just 224 pixels across by 288 vertically. Which means, friends, yeah, this is a bloody low resolution screen in there, to say the least. But hey, that's how they're keeping costs down, one assumes. For, you can buy these for about £22. I got them considerably cheaper by going on eBay and getting them from America. But hey, eBay, very hit and miss, so don't get price gouged out there, guys. So yeah, let's turn it on. I'll flick the switch again. There we are. And I'll have a quick game of Pac-Man. I'm recording this in 4K because I thought, oh, we may need to zoom in on the screen and that will give us superior resolution and allow me to zoom in further. And now I'm regretting it because I wish I'd gone with 50 frames a second instead. But there we are. Right. Let's see if I can play Pac-Man on the world's smallest stick through a viewfinder. What could possibly go right? Okay, so interestingly, these do actually work pretty well. The little stick has a fairly definitive action. It's not a whole lot of travel with it, but then again you wouldn't want it in something so small. My eyes are seriously turning inside out trying to watch this through the viewfinder, I will admit. Right, let's use that to clear some of the old... Oh, no, I was supposed to go down there. Oh, finding it difficult to get round this corner. Not actually anything to do with the controls, purely to do with my eye strain at the second. Oh god, I thought that one was still blue. It was not. But as you can see, you can quite happily play Pac-Man on it. I'm going to be honest, due to the small size, it's not something you would really want to have a serious gaming session on, but for a bit of a novelty, it is a very impressive thing indeed. Now the question is, are these actually emulated? The answer to that, we're pretty sure, is no. This is some sort of recreation on a little hardware doohickey inside. But yeah, it plays close enough. I don't know if you get to the end and there are kill screens and stuff. I genuinely have no idea. But you get the idea, friends. Tell you something that is a shame. No sound controls. You cannot turn the sound off or make it quieter or anything like that whatsoever, I'm afraid. It is always at that loudness, which might be slightly annoying. So, you know, you're not going to be playing it on a train or on a bus, unless you're an arsehole who likes making noise. Don't be that arsehole. So, I also have Galaxian, which, interestingly, is exactly the same design of machine, apart from the stickers, obviously, but comes in a slightly bigger box. I have no idea why. Re-release or something? No idea. Yeah, so Galaxian, a little bit of early shoot-em-up after the days of Space Invaders. Oh man, quite dusty that one. Fresh out of the box. Came out tail end of 1979, if I remember, and was famously followed up by Galaga, and then Gaplus, the one nobody's ever heard of. Then there was Galaga 88, wasn't there? And there's just a load of bits and bobs after that. Slightly lower resolution than Pac-Man, I believe. Same horizontal res, just different verticals. About 256 vertically, I want to say. I don't know. But you can see there, by the way, it has sort of anti-alias the text, so to speak. Right, this is a more difficult one to play, I found. Ooh, press shoot button. I will do this for you. Damn you alien swines. Oh, that wasn't the shoot button all along. Well, that started well. Man, this is impossible to play through a viewfinder. But I'm going to try. I try for you, my friends. It's a bit faster than I remember back in the day. But I haven't played this game for a very long time. I'm also jiggering it up and down every time I press the button. Jiggering. Right, that is enough of that. But you get the idea. It is Galaxian. It works. Do we also mention that the little marquees at the top light up? Watch, ready? Off. On. Off. On. Oh, so it looked cool in a dark room. Yeah, they're really nicely sculpted. Actually, they do look like an old arcade machine. If you want an idea of scale, here's Blanca. Hello there. Yes. Do you get the idea now? You could have little arcades for your G.I. Joe figures, except they're slightly too small, actually, in the scale. Blanca works better because his knees are slightly bent. But, yeah. What an image. In his championship colours, no less. So yeah, these are perfectly nice little things. They're impressive for what they do. They're not that expensive. You do pay for that with screen resolution, arguably, but hey, what do you expect for your 20 quid? I think they're about $20 in America, which is very, very little indeed. Oh, and if you're wondering if it saves the high scores, the answer to that is no, not really. It keeps the high scores in memory as long as you've got batteries in, but as soon as you change the batteries out or remove them for any reason, you will lose your high score and it will be gone forever. There's two more in the range as well. You can also get Space Invaders, of course, and Ms. Pac-Man. And that's your lot. That is your Namco tiny wee arcades. Oh, beautiful things, but don't hang your keys off them because they're too big and they'll get scratched up and that. Don't be an idiot. As a little stinger on the end here, I thought I'd open one up so we can actually see what's inside the blighters. And to be honest, it's pretty much as you would expect. You've just got the battery wires going in through the switch there. You've got a speaker in the bottom, and you've got obviously the light for the marquee at the top. And the system itself is really just a system on a chip with a load of glue over said chip, which is a fairly common thing in this sort of technology. So no surprises there then. It's not running off like a Raspberry Pi Model 7 from the future.
Subscribe for more.